I'm Lola.
And I'm Laura.
And we are participating in FBLA's Business and Ethics event. There are over 3.96 billion people that have signed up for some sort of social media platform. Experts would say that 1/3 of all social media users are considered daily users. Technology is advancing, and the actions of large social media corporations are affecting their consumers greatly. Right now, big social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat are being scrutinized for how they use personal information and collect data. They are taking information that is voluntarily given to them, such as gender, age, race, relationship status, and nationality, but they are also taking information that seems much more private, such as location and purchase trends. Social media companies are using the data they collect on you for marketing purposes, and in some cases are selling it to other organizations. The legality and the ethics of these collection methods are being questioned, and the answer will set the precedent for how we handle social media and social security.
As my partner discussed the major issues that occur when social media platforms profit off of our information, I will now go into discussing the legality of the situation. Large media corporations such as Instagram, Facebook, Amazon, and other social media platforms have received large amounts of backlash for selling the data and information that we put out on social media. Because of this, they have been questioned as to whether or not this is legal. Antitrust laws are statutes developed by government to protect consumers from predatory business practices and to ensure fair competition. Antitrust laws are applied to a wide range of questionable business activities, including market allocations, bid rigging, price fixing, and monopolies. With thorough investigation, it has been concluded that this is completely legal, and while it has crossed an ethical line, it has not passed the legality line. No social media corporation that we know of has violated the antitrust laws. The selling of private information is completely legal as long as you agree to the terms of use. Most current social media platforms provide measures for security and protection of their users' information. Once again, while not completely ethical, the only information that is sold typically isn't tied to your personally identifiable information.
Now that my partner has discussed the legality of the situation, I would like to address the idea that just because something is legal does not mean that something is ethical. My partner and I are supporting our argument with the ethical principle of truthfulness, confidentiality, and informed consent. This is the idea that large corporations should be transparent with consumers. Although the government has provided laws and regulations for these businesses, it's obvious they are using legal loopholes that are benefiting for them. For example, my partner brought up contractual user agreements. These protect companies, however, they are not user-friendly. They use terminology and phrases that can be misinterpreted or hard to understand or wordy. They're also easy to ignore, and companies are completely aware of this, and they use it for their advantage while they harm consumers.
We have reviewed the legality and the ethics of social media companies taking advantage of its consumers. I will now go into our final thoughts. While it can be and is argued that profiting off of our information is unethical and an invasion of privacy, these concerns can be fixed with using methods of reform. Not too long ago, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed into law amendments to the California Consumer Privacy Act, the most sweeping state data privacy regulations in the country. The law, which takes effect on January 1st, regulates how data is collected, managed, shared, and sold by companies and entities doing business with or compiling information about California residents. This is a big win for data privacy, and though it can be stronger, the California Consumer Privacy Act is stronger than anything that exists at a federal level. The creators of large social media platforms make a decent amount of revenue from selling our information, and while it is not ethical, as we have covered, it keeps them running and is completely legal. When you sign up for social media, if you read the terms of use, you should be knowledgeable of this, so it is completely under your own control, and if you are not comfortable with this, you may choose to delete that platform. As more and stronger reform is implemented, we believe that social media companies can offer more privacy and a more ethical way of increasing revenue of its users.